Living in a world full of distractions and digital noise, it's more important than ever to focus on mental clarity and resilience. Mindful Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, is known for building a strong and resilient mind. However, even those who follow these principles may unknowingly harm their cognitive well-being with certain habits. In psychology, there's a common belief that it takes 21 days to form or break a habit. While this isn't entirely accurate, there's some truth to it. Research suggests that habits can take anywhere from 18 to 256 days to solidify. We're not suggesting a 256-day challenge, but starting with 21 days is recommended. If you can stick to a practice for that duration, you're likely to extend it for a more extended period, perhaps even 200 days. In this video, we invite you to join a 21-day challenge, and we're committing to participate as well. Wondering what the challenge entails? It's about stopping certain harmful behaviors and starting positive ones. For example, breaking the habits of procrastination and anger, as these can hinder your progress toward your goals. There are 9 common mistakes or negative habits that act as barriers in our lives, hindering optimal performance. Questions like, how can I stop procrastinating? Or, how do I overcome laziness and stay focused on my goals? Are common. Embracing this challenge and following the guidance I'm about to provide can significantly transform your life. One crucial factor in this transformation is energy. Energy is the key to achieving anything substantial, and the more you have, the greater your chances of accomplishing significant feats. Today, I want to talk about 9 common habits that can drain your energy, lead to procrastination, and hinder your ability to focus. Changing all these habits in just 21 days can be tough, so I suggest picking 3 to work on. I'll be sharing my choices later in this video and would love to hear which habits you plan to address in the comments. Let's start with the first bad habit on our list: social isolation. Remember the lockdown a few years ago? Even after it ended, social isolation continued to be a problem, with the World Health Organization reporting a 25% increase in global anxiety and depression. Loneliness can harm your health by weakening your immune system. On the flip side, people who engage in social activities tend to live longer, have better sleep, and recover faster when sick. If you're often isolated and lack a strong social circle, you may face more illnesses and long-term health issues. Surprisingly, extreme isolation can even increase the risk of death, sometimes more than smoking or high cholesterol. While some people prefer solitude and phone interactions, it's crucial to understand that this isn't great for your mental or physical well-being. Balancing alone time with socializing is key. Even just 10 minutes of meaningful conversation can boost memory and well-being, according to a University of Michigan study. So, for the next 21 days, aim to improve your social interactions. Talk to friends and family, and avoid excessive isolation. Now, let's talk about the second bad habit: sitting too much. I present 2 options for you to consider. Option 1. Spend 6.5 hours walking and 1 to 2 hours sitting for rest. Option 2. Spend 6.5 hours sitting and 1-2 hours walking. Option 2 might seem more appealing, but extended sitting can harm your health. A study from 2018 found that sitting for a long time can change your brain, specifically reducing the thickness of a vital part called the medial temporal lobe, which is important for making new memories. This can lead to a decline in thinking abilities and possibly contribute to dementia. Additionally, sitting for extended periods can harm the tissues and nerves around your joints. For example, my dad, a taxi driver, developed knee issues from sitting all day. Surprisingly, Sitting too much is linked to liver, kidney, and heart problems, causing about 9% of premature deaths or 5 million people. Our bodies are made for standing and walking. Standing improves blood flow, delivers oxygen to body parts, and has various health benefits. Try standing for 2 to 3 hours each day for the next 21 days, even if walking for 6.5 hours seems difficult. Small changes, like doing tasks while standing, can significantly boost your overall health. Now, let's talk about the third bad habit: looking for easy ways out or shortcuts. Imagine having a car without gas near a distant gas station. Instead of going to the station, someone thinks, "I have water, I'll use that." Will the car start? No, and it will damage the car. Similarly, people often seek shortcuts for quick results in life, like rapid weight loss or becoming a millionaire in a month. Achieving significant goals isn't that simple. Avoid this habit and challenge your brain with meaningful tasks for optimal functioning. Next, the fourth habit to break is neglecting exercise. If you felt extreme laziness, anxiety, or low spirits, it might be because of inactivity. Moderate exercise improves mood, aids in weight loss, maintains healthy skin, and boosts energy levels, helping you achieve more. A study at Naperville High School split students into two groups. One group did intense exercises to raise their heart rates, while the other group didn't exercise but focused on getting good sleep. Results showed the exercising group improved by a significant 70%, while the non-exercising group improved by only 10%. So, even though this advice might be familiar, it's crucial to highlight this simple practice. If you haven't started exercising, it's worth considering. For the next 3 weeks, try adding a short workout to your daily routine. You can easily do this at home. Just spend 15 to 30 minutes each day doing exercises like push-ups, pull-ups, planks, and squats. Establishing a routine of a 30-minute home workout each morning will leave you feeling more energetic throughout the day. This boost in energy will increase your confidence and ultimately enhance your productivity. Let's talk about the fifth bad habit that should be stopped. It's called zombie scrolling. This means spending too much time mindlessly scrolling through your phone, especially when you're feeling down or stressed. At a recent gathering of smart and successful people, I was surprised to see that almost half of them were glued to their phones, scrolling without really paying attention. It made me realize how often we all reach for our phones when we're feeling sad or bored, something I'm sure you can relate to. However, constantly scrolling through your phone can harm your mental well-being and energy levels. So, I challenge you to stop this zombie scrolling habit. Let's look at what might happen. 1. If you stay away from your phone for just an hour, you might feel a strong urge to check it. On average, people check their phones about 52 times a day. 2. If you go a whole 12 hours without your phone, you might start feeling anxious because it's not available. This could lead to an increase in the stress hormone cortisol. 3. Going an entire day without your phone might make you worry about missing out on important events, FOMO. This can cause your heart rate to go up, your blood pressure to rise, and increase your anxiety. 4. But if you manage to avoid phone scrolling for 3 days straight, you'll probably notice that your mood improves. You'll also see better connections with people and be more present in your surroundings. 5. After 5 days without zombie scrolling, your attention span is likely to get better and you'll be more focused on tasks. So breaking free from this habit can lead to improved well-being, stronger relationships, and better concentration. Think about this. If you can concentrate on studying without any interruptions for a solid 10 minutes, you could probably extend that to 15 to 20 minutes. In about 5 to 7 days, you might see improvements in how you think and learn. Additionally, within just 1 week, your sleep quality might get better. This is because too much screen time can mess up your body's natural sleep patterns. Similarly, if you cut down on using your phone for 2 weeks, you might notice a big drop in feelings of anxiety. Studies actually show that not having a phone around can help with symptoms of depression. Also, any discomfort in your neck and wrist might go down. We get that it might not be possible to completely ditch your phone, especially if you need it for work or other important stuff, just like we do. So, we suggest trying to delete a couple of apps or locking them for the next 21 days. Believe us, this 3-week effort can free up a lot of your time. Many people often say they don't have enough time, but the truth is, a big part of our time is spent endlessly scrolling through our phones. Taking a break from this habit can actually save you a good amount of time. I've seen it for myself, and that's why I strongly recommend giving it a try. Now let's talk about another bad habit related to poor sleep. It boils down to how you sleep. Researchers studied soldiers to see how they performed without enough sleep, and the findings were eye-opening. When people don't get good sleep for 24 or 48 hours, they can still do tasks, but their decision-making suffers. If they were told to shoot, they'd follow orders, but their judgment would be off. They might make mistakes, like shooting at the wrong targets, all because of not getting enough sleep. This research shows that lack of sleep can mess up judgment even more than alcohol. We often underestimate how important sleep is. When we're short on time, or need to work or study more, we usually cut down on sleep first. However, research says that not getting enough sleep really messes with our thinking and performance. The solution, as the book suggests, is sometimes it's better to go to bed 30 minutes earlier than staying up late. It's important to know there are 4 stages in our sleep cycle, with one being REM sleep and the others being non-REM sleep, N1, N2, and N3. The non-REM sleep at the start of our sleep cycle is crucial. Typically, our sleep cycles last for 90-110 minutes, so try to complete your sleep in these cycles. For example, if you wake up at 8 a.m. and feel very tired, try waking up at 8:30 a.m. and see how you feel. Sometimes, our sleep cycle remains incomplete, leaving us fatigued. Give this a try for the next 21 days. Now let's talk about the 7th bad habit, which is related to our eating patterns. I used to have unhealthy eating habits. It's not just about junk food, but also about how much and what kind of food we eat. Sometimes I skipped meals, and other times I overate. This isn't good for our physical or mental well-being. Have you noticed that you often feel hungry, eat, feel good, but then become sluggish? This happens because overeating triggers the release of a hormone called serotonin in our brains. This hormone affects our moods, and too much of it leads to lethargy. To maintain a steady energy level, avoid skipping meals or overeating. Opt for smaller portions to provide a consistent energy supply without causing excessive lethargy due to an excess of serotonin. Research by Aaron, a psychologist at UCLA, shows that junk food not only harms our digestive system, but can also shrink our brains. Think of it like putting water instead of petrol in a car. It won't function correctly and might get damaged. So, I recommend avoiding junk food for the next 21 days to protect your health. Now, let's talk about the 8th bad habit, information overload. We have access to more information than ever, but our brains have limits. When we're bombarded with too much information, it becomes overwhelming and challenging to take action. For instance, Having your phone nearby can decrease your intelligence by 10% with just one notification. In today's world, we're bombarded with constant information and advertisements. While acquiring knowledge is good, moderation is key. Too much content can lead to information overload, making your brain less effective, so it's advisable to avoid this behavior. The ninth bad habit to address is excessive sugar consumption. Many of us crave something sugary after a meal, but sugar can be harmful to our health over time. Studies show that sugar can impair cognitive functions and lead to various health problems. It's crucial to reduce sugar intake for multiple benefits, including increased energy levels and better sleep quality. In my 21 Days Challenge, I'll focus on conquering information overload, avoiding mindless social media scrolling, and reducing prolonged sitting. I invite you to share in the comments which habits you'd like to work on for the next 21 days. After completing the challenge, please share your results in the comments. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more lessons on ancient wisdom. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. To access more videos, choose an option displayed on your screen.